Hello, YouTube. Did you watch the game? I know you watched the game. I know you played hooky from a school and you sat down at a stool at your favorite pub and you watched Chelsea destroy Arsenal 4-1. If not, you can hear about it here. It was glorious. No, for real, man. Today was a good day. I took a personal day from school. Gorilla Rod 05. I took a personal day. Went to the gym this morning, met a friend there, went out to a brunch with another friend. Then the three of us went over to the pub, and yeah, the Europa League final, man. Nothing and a half, and then Chelsea wins 4-1. It was a beautiful, beautiful game. Hey, whoever gave me the thumbs up to you, man. Hazard with a double. Just Ricans in the house. How you doing, my friend? Again, thank you so much for that shout out. I can't wait for the show on the 14th. It's gonna be awesome. And yeah, if you saw, I dropped 3 picks of the week in a row or combined last night. And I'm gonna get this week's done tomorrow. So you guys might have heard through the grapevine, I have an auction coming up. My auction is on Sunday, this channel. It's going to be from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. West Coast time. So it's like 8 to 1 in the morning if you're over there on the East Coast. And I apologize for that, but 5 is about the earliest I could do it. If you can hear the drums, my son's drumming again. It's going to be crazy. I've got Discovery Bay Comics. Shout out JB. I've got Drew Manchu. I've got Bear Island Comics. I've got a Poor Man's Comics. I've got Comic Smurf, and I've got about 6 or 7 maybes. Anybody's interested, drop me a line on Instagram, and I will get you hooked up with an invitation. It's a 5-hour auction, so you know what? You want to come for just 1 or 2 hours? That's awesome. If you check me out on Instagram, I got a post on Instagram. And I got a little contest, and all you got to do is repost my, it's the only thing I've posted today. So go find it and repost it, tag me in the repost, and boom, you get entered to win die number 1. First print, pretty new minty copy. That's going to one lucky winner. So let's take a look at what's in this auction, my friends. It's going to be good. I've got, just so you know, I'm trying to make piles and packages, and I keep getting so this is, like we say, in no certain order. This is kind of like just what I got, and I got to set it out. Pages, Films, and Plastic is here. So shout out to PFP. How you doing, my friend? First lot I got is a little new Avengers lot. This is kind of getting played out, but I figure sending it out as a lot is pretty good. If you see something not in a bag or board, don't worry. They will all be bagged and boarded. In this lot is 11, the first Lopez. Wow. I had a few at lunch watching the Chelsea game. The first Maya Lopez as Ronin. I just shipped her and made her Lopez. So that'll be there. The tiniest of ticks on that. You'd have to look real close to see it right there. I don't even know. It's pretty darn good. Also in this lot is number 7, First Illuminati. Number 4, Deadass. What is this? The First Maria Hill. Number 1, Spider-Man joins the Avengers for the first time. 54, which is something. 35, which is just an awesome cover. 30, which is Hawkeye joins the Avengers as Ronin. 27, you all might know that one. And that's in pretty nice condition. Usually this gets messed up because of the white. It's actually in really good condition. And then 13, which is just a cool Ronin cover. So that's one. That's one pack. So Ethan Van Sciver is a misogynistic Nazi, white supremacist a-hole. So I want to get rid of anything I have with his name on. But unless I can find Flash 32, I'm not going to sell this because this is all a connecting. Where does it connect? Missing one of them that connects. Oh, I think the two that are in, yeah. So this one connects to this one. I put them in the same bag. And then Flash 32 connects to that, and then this connects to that. So there's 4 connecting covers. I want to get rid of the guy's just obnoxious comics gator, white supremacist trash. Got to get rid of that stuff because I really don't want it around anymore. Let's see. I got a little bit more of this here. Hold on a second. Oh, I'm almost got a whole nother set. Dang. So I got the rich man and the poor man set of this. 4 kids walk into a bank. There's number 1, signed by Tyler Boss. Number 1, fried pie variant. 2, 3, 4, and I got 5 somewhere. I just bought it today, so it's hiding somewhere. So that is a whole thing. Yeah, Gorilla Grodd. How do I put it? So you got to watch what he did on Twitter and how he's gotten his followers to attack people. He's one of these ones that, comics are being ruined by social justice warriors, which is code for we don't like anybody that's not like a white male writing comics. And he's just gotten his followers to attack people like Magdalene Visaggio and others. Look into it for yourself and make up your own mind. I'm a man of strong opinions, and I won't apologize for anything I say, but I don't want to put my words in somebody else's mouth. So check it out yourself and let me know what you think. Yeah, so we got those going on. Like I said, this is second printing, issue 2 and issue 3. So there's an incomplete. There's an incomplete. Hey, White Dog, how you doing? I don't know if I'll sell that. I might just throw those in with another lot because I'm going to have a lot of builder lots. Let's see what's in here. I know some of you out there are Stephanie Hans fans. I know I'm a Stephanie Hans fan. So I got a little Stephanie Hans pack here that we're gonna build up, and it will contain a copy of A-Force 10, Angela Witch Hunter 1602 Part 1, Part 2. I probably won't put in 2 Part 2s. I don't know why. I've got another Part 2. The second one will probably go in and build a lot. Angela's Asgard's Assassin, number 1. Number 2, some beautiful Stephanie Hans artwork there. And there. That belt is like a Biggie Shack belt. Boom! You got number 3 and number 4. I'm going through this quick because I got a lot, but I'll have Instagram pics up as well. Any hot babe covers? Well, I think these are not the realistic looking Adi Granov Art Germ style, but I think these are pretty darn hot. I've always wanted to get with the Singularity, be one with the universe. So this doubles as a Hans ratio variant, as well as first appearance of Singularity and an A-Force number 1. And A-Force is getting mega buzz because that scene at the end of Endgame. And then there's another A-Force 1, which I may or may not throw. It doesn't really fit in a Hans lot, does it? And then signed by Eve Ewing and Stephanie Hans. Hey, Woodard. It's got a total pressable defect. I'll show anybody that's, down this end. You can see when I shipped this off to JP to get signed, it did that. But that'll be one lot, and I'll probably throw a die number 1 in there because it's Stephanie Hans. Why not? Throw that in there. C. Woodard is in the house. I might have a newsstand or something out here, but if I get doubles, I usually keep the the newsstand and sell the other one. The auction is Sunday night, If you are West Coast, it's 5 to 10. If you're East Coast, you're screwed. No, East Coast is going to be 8 to 1 a.m. So hopefully East Coasters can stick with us for an hour or two. I want people to cycle in. I want people to feel like they got to be there the whole time. So we'll see. I got a little X lot here. X Factor number 1. Alpha Flight number 1, I consider that an X book because that's where they started back in X-Men 120. Mr. and Mrs. X number 3, which is Liliandra and Charles Xavier's daughter, something Gazangeria, I don't know. X-Men Micronauts number 3, because you want to throw in extra books when you have them and you need to get rid of them. And the big part of that lot is right there. Omega Red. I bought Omega Red because everyone's like, Omega Red. And that's cool. But then I was like, I don't really know Omega Red or care about Omega Red. And I got other books I want. I found number 5. There it was. I'll put that wherever those go. Let's see what else we got. Little action beginning with the letter A. Another A-Force number 1. This is probably why the other A-Force number 1 was with the Hans lot. A-Force number 2, because if you like a book, you might want to get into it. But plus, I kind of dig this cover a lot. Like Singularity's eating some sushi street food. Almost looks like Portland street food, but it's clearly there in Asia somewhere. And Singularity's chowing down on sushi. Somebody else is eating a bowl of ramen there. Bad guys coming up in the back. I like that cover. Jorge Molina. Gonna pair those up with two biggies because A-Force number 1 is a small key spec, but the first appearance of Nebula is not a spec at all. There you go, C. Woodard. Say it with me on 3, 2, 1. Newsstand. First Rouge. Oh, is it Rogue? I'm sorry. Nick Miller's in the house, everybody. Nick, I'm doing a preview of an auction that I'm having on Sunday on my channel, Sunday evening if you're around. So this is not not a $60 copy, right? This is like a $15, $20 copy. It's still Rogue first appearance. I mean, outside of Giant Size X-Men number 1, that's probably I know people love Gambit, but Gambit, that's probably just as important. I say. I don't know what I'm going to do with these books. I just grabbed some, put some together. So I can't remember. This is important for some reason. Soul Avengers, Hawkeye, Captain Marvel. I'm going to pair that up with Hawkeye number 1, which is the first appearance of Ramon somebody. And then West Coast Avengers number 9, Ramon somebody becomes hero person, and together they are some minor keys worth about $10 each, according to Key Collector app, which means nothing. They're worth what people are willing to pay for them, which means I might take a bath on some of these books, but that's okay. I'm going to throw that in there because it says Hawkeye on. It's an amazing David Aja cover, and that's all you need to know. Matt Hollingsworth coloring. Ooh, hotness. What else do we have? We got so many books and lots. I don't know what's what anymore. I don't know if I'm going to throw these in with some of those others. Teen Titans number 1 from New 52. Justice League 26. This is the first appearance of the Future Justice Children League. Thank you, Pages Films and Plastic. I appreciate that, my friend. It'd be great to see you. It's going to be a good time. Like I said, anybody watching this now on the rewind, if you want to join that auction, man, let me know. This is supposed to be a popular cover. I don't know much about DC people. And then Superman Action Comics, New 52 number 1, and Superman 74. This is a minor key as well. So there it is. I might do this a lot together. I don't know for sure. I'm guessing now because I got so many darn books. This is the first appearance of Corvus Glaive. And And then this is the first appearance of the rest of the Black Order. So all them guys together. These books command a lot of money, actually. Don't know what I'm going to do with those. I might throw them together. I've got this Hulk, which is an homage to King or Hulk Annual, King-sized Annual #2. Now, I don't know if you guys heard of this comic before. It's a pretty popular one. Immortal Hulk. This is the Midtown Comics exclusive variant to #1, drawn by, is this Dale Keown? I'm not positive. I'm gonna have to do some research, but I think that's what this is. And then I'm gonna throw that book in there. You know why? Hey, what's up, Omega? Because that's just the coolest cover. Newsstand. I mean, look, you got Spider-Man, Moon Knight, Punisher in one book, and then down here it says the Wolverine does not appear in this book. Sorry, up here it says Wolverine does not appear in this comic. I always thought that was hysterical. Avengers 53. Tell us the importance of that, because I know 57. I don't know that I know 53. Malekith the Accursed, second appearance. I don't want this comic. I'm just going to throw it in with a lot. What else do we got? We do have the first Normie Osborn. For anybody who is a fan of spider stuff, there you go. You got a little Spider-Girl key. I like to group books together, and so since I don't have a lot of spider stuff, I mean, I might add the Peter Parker at #1, but I want to keep that too. I'm not sure. But that would these might go with those Hulks. I don't know. They also might go with these Ghost Riders. This one is a big book. By big book, I mean it's not a minor key, but it's a major minor key. And this one is nothing. I just happen to have it. Put them together. Oh. You know how to tell if this is the rare second printing, right? You know, the $3,000 book. If it says New Robin issue on the top. And if it has a barcode at the bottom. So this is the second printing. I don't know where this falls in between the first printing and the second printing. Thank you, Bear Island. I'd say you get your chance next week in the Champions League, but you don't. You won the Premier League. Who am I kidding? So yeah, I'm not positive if this goes for the same amount as the first print. I know it doesn't go for the second printing barcode price, the newsstand price, but it might be somewhere in there. I don't know. Somebody tell me if you know anything about that. I'll throw that in with something. I honestly don't know what the rest of these comics are doing. This could just be a box. Yes, Woodard, man. If I had the newsstand, whew, yes, that thing Chelsea didn't qualify for last year, but this year we're on it, man. We're in it. We're back where we belong. We'll see. So this is just the remaining comics because otherwise I'm going to go on forever trying to shuffle them into piles. We got Thor 22, first appearance of Cinder. I have not read War of Realms. You guys tell me. Does Cinder appear as the big bad in War of Realms or as a bad in War of Realms the way the spec was? I don't know. Quantum Teams are go #1 because Mag's got Vagrant Queen picked up by Sci-Fi. I thought I'd throw in another #1 for Magdalene Visaggio. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl #1. This is actually coming to an end at issue 50, which is kind of cool. I'm just going to give that to somebody because it's not worth selling. Look at that crappy, but it's the A-Team. Faith, how are you doing, my friend? It is good to see you. I'm glad you're out there watching. Unfortunately, I don't get an extra watcher listed because you're on your dad's computer. No, I'm kidding. It's great to have you, Faith. I got 2 boys. They are 9 and 11. How old are you? Let us know in the chat if you can type that in. You throw in little Realm #1 signed by Jeremy Hahn, and believe it or not, that's Nick Filardi's signature, I think. Um, no, that's all Jeremy Hahn's signature. Sorry, he just got a long signature. He's got it at the bottom of this one too, on this beautiful Realm variant. So we got that going on. We are going to throw in that second printing of Witches 13. Oh, hey, cool, very cool. 14 in July. My son's turning 12 in June. I should know that, June 20th. That's second printing of number 1, but I will be adding that Phantom variant to number 2. That's ooh. I mean, look at that. You can't see the glare there. Look at that creature. There's the head. There's the arm coming out of the tree. I mean, oh my gosh. I might keep that. I don't know. I might keep it. I might not. One day this was going for $10. It might be $1 book now. This is Walking Dead number 1, Emerald City Comic Con variant from 2016 or 17. It's not from 2004. 132. This is a minor key. This one isn't even listed amongst the variants that are popular, but this is 100 First Negan, this Mark Silvestri variant. John Wick number 1. I had no idea. This actually continues the story of John Wick, so it's canon. It's part of the movie universe, but it's not like retelling of a movie story, apparently. Jupiter's Legacy number 1, Jupiter Circle number 1, all Mark Millar properties that may or may not be going to movies. Jimmy Palmiotti, Painkiller Jane. This is a waste of time. This is a really popular comic. I just read it. Wasted Space number 1. Got a little tick in it, just a little tick. This is being made into a TV show, Goldie Vance. Right there, I got a little number 1 action. Roche Limit, number 1. Empress, number 1. This is definitely being made into a TV show by Netflix. Chrononauts, number 1. This is a Mark Millar that may or may not be being made into a TV show by Netflix. Huck is definitely being made into a TV show by Netflix. So you can see I got a lot of books I'm trying to get rid of. Farman, number 1. First print. Going to put that in with a lot here. Horizon, number 1. We know that Brian K. Vaughan has a deal, a movie deal or a TV deal. So here is We Stand on Guard 1 through 4. Those will all go into a big old bunch. I got an Exiles number 2. First Valkyrie, the new Valkyrie or whatever Valkyrie. It's picked up a number 1. But I pulled a price sticker off. It was like a newer price sticker, not like a half price sticker, but it got a little rip there. So I just threw that in my school pile. Throw that up with a little Nick Fury action. This is first Nick Fury that looks like Samuel L. Jackson. So we got real minor keys and we got really popular number 1s. Throw a Little Bird in there. Hello, Little Bird. A little Colin Bunn, Cold Spots. Port of Earth also has a lot of buzz as a new sci-fi show that's coming out. There's 1 through 4 by Zach Kaplan, Andrei Muti, and Vladimir Popov. And then just for giggles, I got another Mark Millar number 1 right here. And this is, I don't think it's a second print. I think this is just a variant. Let's go check because I'm not sure. Let's get rid of that tape first. Breathe a sigh of relief once that's gone. All right. Yep, this is just a second printing. So all that and much, much more, because I'm not going to be the only one boring you all on the auction there. Omega Comics, I'm not positive. You could absolutely be right. And I could be absolutely wrong. I don't know everything. I'm just going off the information that I have. So, like I said, guys, if you check out my Instagram, Tacoma Comics, I've got a post on there about the auction. All you got to do is repost that post, tag me in your repost so I can see in my notifications that you tagged me, and you'll be entered into a raffle. Not a raffle. You'll just be entered into a drawing to win a copy of Die Number One. Um, your name was too long. Okay. So your comic lover Omega is now Omega Comics, I guess. Um, Glad you told us so we don't make a mistake there. Um, yeah, man, that's about it. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of people on there. You just saw I got a lot of small boy books and a lot of medium boy books. Don't know that I got the big boy books or the big girl books, but I got about as much as I can get together there. Yeah, let me know if anybody's got any questions. If anybody's interested in joining, hit me up on Instagram so I can send you the link. And yeah, that is about that. All right. Take care, guys. Thank you for joining me. I will see you all tomorrow when I do my pick of the week.